हैं बादा मस्त बादा आशा में अहमदियत, चलता है दौर मीना ओ जाम अहमदियत। हैं बादा मस्त बादा आशा में अहमदियत, चलता है दौर मीना ओ जाम अहमदियत। तिश्ना लबों की खातिर, तिश्ना लबों की खातिर हर समत घूमते हैं, थामे हुए सुबह गुल्फा में अहमदियत। खुदा में अहमदियत, 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 खुदा में अहमदियत। जब दहरी
First of all, I'd like to thank Rizma and Risa for attending and joining us today, as well as we have esteemed National Amla members here as well, Secretary Finance of, and also the Sadran and other Ansar guests that we have. It does not, I can't tell you how much it means or how much pleasure it gives me to see this many Qadam and Fal in a place of worship. There's no better feeling for me than seeing this many Qadam together, and for no reason but just brotherhood. To turn up and just to eat together and meet together, and that was the whole idea of today's function. So for going forward, we've had a couple of, in this Qadam year, we've had a couple of functions now, both of which have been very well attended. And I'm really happy with the Qaidi who have managed to get the word out, but mainly to the Qadam and Fal, who have sacrificed their time to come and just to be with everyone and to enjoy each other's company. And that going forward is our aim for this region. As you know, today the purpose of today was also to honour our outgoing regional guide. Rizwan Saad is someone who you all know, but you won't usually see him in a suit like you see him today. You'll see him getting his hands dirty, you'll see him working hard, and you'll see him in the back, or you won't see him because he's in the background working. And this is the kind of khadim that we should all aspire to be. When you go home today, to my fellow Qadam and Fal brothers, just think about being a khadim and being what you can offer to Qadam and Ahmadiyya. Remember, Qadam and Ahmadiyya is the servants of Ahmadiyya. You are the backbone of the Jamaat. And you are the future generation of this Jamaat that's going to push it forward. And if you have examples like Rizwan Saab, our ex-regional guide, who is not going to Ansar, he is still going to be working hard for now. If you have these examples in front of you, I'm sure you will all be true Qadam in the sense of Qadam and Ahmadiyya. And that's what we should all aspire to. For Rizwan Saab, we have a small presentation. If I can ask Amir Saab to please present Rizwan Saab with just a token of appreciation that we have for him. So, I won't take up too much more of your time. The idea of today was just so that we can get to know each other. As a region, we'll be holding inshallah more and more events like this. Next week, inshallah, on Sunday morning, we'll be having our first in a series of Fajr Fit programs. And all that involves is for you to turn up to the masjid like you've done today, but instead of kebabs, you'll be eating spiritual food only. But not only will you be eating that, we'll also provide you with breakfast, and we'll also give some chance for you to do some exercise together. And so this is our series of Fajr Fit. So inshallah you can all join in numbers, and we'll all exercise in numbers together and enjoy breakfast together as well. And this is, as we go through the calendar year, this is our idea that we get camaraderie and we get brotherhood, and this is our idea for the upcoming week.
Respected missionary sir, respected Sultan sir, and respected outgoing regional guide, incoming regional guide sir, and my dear Khudam members, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Last week when regional guide sir sent me a text of different programs they are going to hold during this month. So one of the programs that they're going to hold a barbecue party in reception of the outgoing regional Kaisar. So when I read that one, then I found that it was my responsibility to come and say a few words about regional Kaisar. Rizwan Raja Sahab, I was just asking him, I thought that he has served for about 6 years, but he says that it's only 3 years. But I remember Wahid Akhtar Sahab, he is president for the last 4 or 5 years, and soon he went to Jamaat as a president. You became regional guide, so it's around 4 or 5 years. Although I know Rizwan Raja Sahab from the childhood, because I am here in this area for the last 35 years, and he was very young, 5-6-year-old. I know him since then. But particularly during his services as regional guide, and particularly as regional guide Qudam al-Anbiya in East region, I found him dedicated, obedient, and ready to serve anytime. During that time, whenever I needed his services, I requested him, and without any second thought, he said, okay, Misa, that will be done. I know there are a number of duties which the Qudam al-Anbiya are sometimes hesitant to do. When I call them, okay, there is a food serving there, and you have to clean the pots after that. But sometimes they feel it's why is that every time for us? And during the last 2-3 functions, I distributed these duties to the presidents of the Jamaat as well. But apart from that, once I distributed the duties, then the regional Kaisar came to me and asked me, why is that you didn't give us the duty this time? I say, I just want you to take some rest, and then inshallah next time I will ask you to do the same duty again. So by the grace of Allah, security duties, Jamaat duty, whatever I gave him most of the time, by the grace of Allah, he handled that very well. So he remained dedicated, he was very good, and he was very good with the presidents as well. So I wish him luck. In the same way, the new incoming regional Kaisar, Yasir Khan Sahab, I've been told that he has been in the regional army for a long time, and he has, mashallah, good experience for that. And I wish him luck and hope that we will continue the same way Rizwan Raja Sahab is doing for our Jamaat. I know he is capable, and he has a number of programs in his mind to carry out during this period. I hope that the Qudam al-Anbiya particularly, and Jamaat, East Region Jamaat in general, they will benefit from his experience and services. So with these few words, I will request all of you before, I know you are waiting for your barbecue, so I won't take long, and should we do the dua? So I will request all of you to kindly join me in silent prayer.
बादा मस्त बादा आशा में अहमदियत, चलता है दौर मीना ओ जाम अहमदियत। है बादा मस्त बादा आशा में अहमदियत, चलता है दौर मीना ओ जाम अहमदियत। तिश्ना लबों की खातिर, तिश्ना लबों की खातिर हर समत घूमते हैं, थामे हुए सुबुए गुल्फा में अहमदियत। खुदा में अहमदियत, 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 खुदा में अहमदियत। जब दहरियत के दम से मसमूम थी फिजाएं, फूटी थी जा बजा जब इल्हाद की वबाएं, तब आया एक मुनादी, तब